Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We are level 14 now, coincidentally, or not so coincidentally. And we are in the Morbi Dry Docks to do some more main story. I hit level 14 because I went off to go finish up this rank 1 hunting log. It was stuff to the north. So I just took care of that. And then I saw one of the rank 2 ones was to kill Mothless Gubu. Which, if you remember, they're in the starting area at our level 12. So I just killed 3 of those. And Bob is your uncle. Level 14, no problem. So I think we're a little ahead of the curve here, because these are level 12 quests. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Frelsmid, recently left Candlekeep Key to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from LIMSALOMINSA, but he has... God, the fucking names in this game. Final Fantasy has never been this crazy. I have sent several missives to Haldbroda, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Key in my stead and inform Haldbroda that if he insists on playing these games, I'll personally see that he's transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Candlekeep Key, huh? And one would get there by going there. You got it. Yeah, I imagine the game is just better with a mount, as all MMOs are. Yeah, I think we go through here. Candlekeep Key. Just giant megalo crabs. No big deal. What a weird world to live in, man. I get they're not aggressive. There's probably a lot of fucking meat on those bones. Yeah, is that self-righteous dog at Burm doubt that I've never told him anything less than the truth? Yeah, that's right, and I doubt you. Like the guy from L.A. Noire, whose name I don't remember. Turtleback Island? He cannot do that, can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave. Navigator, rest her soul. I know naught of this Frelsmid, nor his precious supplies. Else, we here at the Key have had enough troubles these past few suns, what with the sinking of that Laminsan cargo ship off the Salt Strand. I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. Alright, well, I accept your excuse, and I will take your money. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get that arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just run across this Frelsmid everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the Navigator hasn't found him first. Frelsmid. Furl. Mandragora Prince. Yeah, if there was anyone around. Although, it's probably really not worth my time. Even if it's just the 2 of us. Hi, I'm Frelsmid. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. Thought he might be, but you must know I cannot show me face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights passed. I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs, so I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yalms, and 'twasn't long before the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lominsan galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the salt strand. I made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with keekern, and I ain't a one with a sword. And now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Oh, that was a whole lot of talking. Alright. Let's... I mean, I don't really care about the XP. So whatever. I mean, we just gotta kill this shit, man. We just gotta kill this shit. Oh, I see I need 2 more egg diggers for the hunting log. For ye old hunting log. Now, I wonder... Do I have to get the... How much do I have to be involved for the hunting log? Or can I guess we'll see in a second. That counted. Nice. I don't know why I pulled this one. I'm probably gonna have to kill one for my... I'm gonna aggro one anyway. There we go. Dude, that was 5,000. See, now this is a cool little area. Have more areas that look like this. No, damn it. Oh, now I'm gonna aggro both of them. Oh, God. Now I'm gonna have to downburst. Wow, this guy fucked his up real good. What level is he? Oh, he's 15. Well, that explains it. He's got all those cool level 15 abilities. Oh, here we go. Downburst. Downburst. Oh my God, we're pulling everything. Might as well. Done. Alright, we're heading back to Furlsmith. Oh shit. And we'll hit 15 off of this quest. It clips along, baby. That night I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I has been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, here you go, here you go, here you go. The missing parts! I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could you tell Atburn that I'll be back at the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. Alright, we gotta go back to Otberm. Yeah, it's a little excessive to teleport, I think. That's a little excessive. So many just like random little side quests that you would never. I guess if you're leveling another class, you know, from level 1, maybe you do the side quests, but aren't like fates and other like, I don't know, I feel like there's other better ways to level. I'm relieved to hear that both Furl Smith and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent to the dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candlekeep Key was of a less natural sort, the sort which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. Well, that's all pretty fascinating, but give me that bell! Oh! Very nice. Last quest reward. Some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. Okay, that sounds like I'm going to learn a new thing if I go do the other class quest. Alright. Well, I want to get some new spell. I mean, that's always priority numero uno. So, let's make this spot my favored location or whatever. Then we'll head back to Limsa, do the class thing, and then pop back here when we're done. Boom. Done. Now we return. Ethernet. Arcana skill. Thurbergeme. 6,000 XP? You seem tired, Mangg. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Forseer Killia has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Forseer will explain the situation. Oh, I bet she will. I bet she will. I hope I get a new hat soon. This is just, it's painful. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Mangg. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of LIMSALOMINSA's ports are subject to inspection by Mielvan's Gate's assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Yes. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry excels in defensive techniques. With such an ally at your command, the potential for injury in even the most brutal of battles can be significantly reduced. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thurbergeme and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formula. Well, why not just have me run all around forever? That's all my little legs do. Look at those little legs. This is tiring work, people. Oh my god, he really fucking sprints up those stairs, though. You've agreed to accompany the force here. Then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Think of this entity as a shield, and be sure to interpose it between you and your enemies should the inspection turn sour. Done. Oh, summon 2. Okay, well, we might as well do the next one. The mercenaries Geisfrin and Erstota are here to assist with the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Killia during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Mangg. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Forcier's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less a weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes, lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind, Mangg. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Aleport. Aleport! Alright, so we got Summon 2 now. Let's bring him out. He's a little yellow bastard. Now the ferry. Is this working yet? No. Okay, well that's not working, but that's a different ferry. We wanted to go to... I'll try the Fisherman's Guild. You know, if the ferry worked, it would be really nice, man. $40. I will accept that payment. There you go. That's simple. Let's grab the Aetherite. Since we're right here. Since we're Aetherite here. Let us be about our task, Mangg. Mangg, pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Yeah, okay. And where are you guys gonna be? How about that? I think he does the shield, the barrier, and he does gouge. That would make sense. Where am I going? God damn it. I was looking at stuff. Oh, Jesus. Wasting your time, wasting my time. All the time is being... Oh, that's cool. That's a cool mount. That's a giant carbuncle. Yeah, I'm sure I'm just going to get some basic bitch chocobo, but what can you do? Unless I can spend real money to get a cool mount, I would do that. for the sake of the Let's Play. You're with the folks from Mielvan's Gate. Hells, I knew there'd be trouble. Oh, no. Tank him. Tank him. Oh, okay, so the barrier does go around me. Okay, well, make the barrier around me. Should make the barrier around me. I thought you were supposed to be a fucking tank. What is this? Tank my ass. You didn't tank anything. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what comes next, though. I gotta fucking murder you. Yeah, sure. Deftly handled, Mangg. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. Thanks to your efficient response, we will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Erstota, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. Look at those graphics. Hoo boy. Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem Hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? I am Forestier Kilia. By the authority of Mielvan's Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, alas. The old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You'll have to come back another day after we've fixed the hinges. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of LIMSALOMINSA is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. The law, is it? Lads, I reckon it's time our guests had themselves a little accident. Pitch 'em over the side. Oh, look at how brave I am. Alrighty. Beat the crew in the mornings. How is this any different than the other strategy? Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Should I be healing? I thought that guy was like a white mage or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I should heal his ass. He's gonna fucking die. Oh my god, they're all gonna die. I'm a healing. Hey, it's good practice for when we go into the dungeon. Although I'll actually have like party bars to click on rather than their characters. The healer must be protected. I'm the fucking healer. You got somebody else healing on this boat? I assume it is the white mage. He's just doing a shit job of it. Can't even heal himself. Oh, this is the big boy. I don't want to fight the big boy. Oh my god. I think we really got to take guy out on the big guy. And my DPS is more necessary than my heals, I think. There we go. A masterful display, Mangg. Now we can finally gain access to their cargo. Oof. But we're here then. It's one of the bitch Admiral's lapdogs scampering about me ship. It's just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. No, it can't be. Recognize me pretty face, did you? But you were caught, exiled. Horse here, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. You stay away from me. Horse here, please calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering. I've certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Oh, let me read in my book what to do. Wow. Killia! Nalfika, preserve us. She's fainted. We must withdraw. Man, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the force here. That's a lot of sounds. Ah, that's right. You slink back to your mistress, you worthless curs. We had a bitch in there, though. It's very, very mature. I don't know if any character in WoW says bitch. Okay. So now I have to go back to the Arcanist Guild. So let's return. Nice and quick like. It is good to see you well, Mangg. Guy's friend sent word ahead of your travails. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous Blackheart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dosmaga? He was exiled from LIMSALOMINSA some years ago, but it appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. And once more he dares lay a hand on Forcier Killia. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Dosmaga was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. The assessor may require some time to recover. For Killia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to solve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned? Angry, mayhap? Harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills, but again before long. Oh, giving me another book. Ooh, +6 with 2 materia slots. Oh, all that materia. Well, the armor definitely does the most, so let's go with that. Although yeah, it's fine. Alright. Do it up. Oh, very nice. Gets rid of that nasty headpiece. Looks bright and vibrant, and oh yeah. This one I assume is at 20. It's at 20. Okay, we're a ways off. Now we need to go back to that other spot. So dry docks, $85. Seems like it's always nighttime. Just always nighttime. Mangg, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldic and Vimelis. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I don't trust you. Gimthada, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all LIMSALOMINSA endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. Okay. Do angry pirates dream? Probably, yes. I would, why would they not? Ah, yes. I had a feeling you would be the one Atburn sent. Since you first arrived at the Morby dry docks, I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then, I assume Otburn informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Kanango, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp. We'll speak to Kanango. Kanango! Mangg! I knew it. No more sardines for Kanango. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Otburn would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job, yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nymea, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. Let's go. Megalocrab. Oh, there's a lot of fireflies. But luckily we're not AoEing anymore. There's none of that. We don't have to worry. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. See, eyes added up to me ears with your type, roaming the hills like there was years to roam. It's getting to be that a man can enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up asking which is the way to the local leave meet. 7 ales if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Thal's balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this god's forsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, the Scrags. We've knives to sharpen. Alright. I didn't even say anything. That was an easy quest, huh? Only a few more levels till that mount. I doubt I'll be able to afford it though, so I might have to look into that. I might have to do some other stuff. So that trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Something is not right. I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Mangg. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. Well, that's what I like to hear. I will take your money. That will help. $700! Holy fuck. Victory in peril. I'm concerned, Mangg. It appears that the pirates I had to investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything LIMSALOMINSA strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put the plans into motion, and you, Mangg, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Erstwist at the front gate or Kanago at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Well, I'm gonna go talk to my boy Kanango. Kanango. It could be a female, actually. I don't know. I think it is a female. Okay, my bad. Hail, adventurer. Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The gods know our reports would sit on Gimtada's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. You got it. It's always nighttime, I think. It's really just never... It's like 5 minutes of daylight, and then 45 minutes of night. Oh, these fucking jackals. Jackals. Oh, he's shifty-eyed. I can tell from here, even though his back's to me. Ah, spotted me, did ya? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Well, that's... shit. Let's go this way. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna find out. Oh! Wow, that was pretty close. That was pretty damn close. Worked out, though. Now we know. Now we know the limit. Proceed. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Captain, trouble at the shipyard. Oh, he's just sort of out of breath. Easy now, soldier. Who did this? Oh, he is injured. Pirates, out of nowhere. Stuck me good. Gods below. We are not prepared for this. A pirate soldier. How many did they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Mangg, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. Oh, dude, I look like a fucking Sith Lord. Nice. Where am I defeating pirates? What am I doing? Pirates. Got any pirates? Okay, aren't the pirates right over here? They want me to go around, I guess? They want me to get dragged through. Here we go. Here you go now. Chew on these nuts. Alright. Hope we get some badass new spells soon. But probably not. Probably not for quite a while. We don't get the advanced class job thing until level 30. So, level 30 is when it starts to pick up. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important the ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright, and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limlane's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wondered why Atburn never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. All right. Kinthara, Mangg, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the Victory. Oh, well, let me check my book about what to do in this situation. Okay. Alright, I can handle it. I can take the pain, just... Okay, give me that little shield. That'll work. There's a lot of guys coming in that are level 22. What the fuck is that? Alright, he's pretty badass, I guess. We're sure beating him down. Someone healing him? Oh. Alright. Well, we can't have that. Yeah, enemies really don't do much damage to you, I guess. Got him. Woohoo! Very nice. Level 16. I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? My thanks, Mangg. I shudder to think what may have become of the Victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. My thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down. Pray conveys my thanks. Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Grim Thada. Yeah, and hopefully get paid. But I didn't get a new spell. I didn't get like a new... A Fester at level 18. That'll probably be cool. How fare you, Mangg? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of LIMSALOMINSA from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. Otberm apologizes. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have time to spare, I would ask of you another favor. Well, for now, give me my money. Thank you. Okay. Mangg, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of XIV, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of LIMSALOMINSA deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Badarin and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Into his hand and no other, do you understand? You got it. I know we're pretty close to doing the dungeon. I'm not sure how close, but I don't know how long the dungeon will take. So I kind of would like to have it be just, you know, the whole video devoted to it. But I don't know exactly how it's going to come out. Ahoy there, Mangg. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Otberm laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least he kept the victory from being sunk before she'd sailed. And for that I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need something doing. You need something doing. What might that be? This shit. You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you? And give thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Badarin. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Mangg. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator help me, I reckon I can trust you. Kip thought it was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Alright, cool. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now then, where to start? Faint and strike. Oh, and I just remembered I'm level 16 now, so I can do that stuff to get that ring. I don't think I'm going to do all that on my own. That's not worth bothering you guys with. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders he prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lad. I should know. I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. Gets worse, though. The Plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of L in Western NOSCEA, then hit the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. Point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw he was onto him, rushed in to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Otberm's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of the crew was there, was they? They have something better to do, or what? Seven L's. I've got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The Fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. Yeah, okay. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising L in Western NOSCEA, that's where it'll be. Something tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and hit it hard. Get hit and get hit hard? Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower, and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an hand, eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Yeah, okay, now Rayner... Rayner would be... here. Okay. At the Marauders Guild. There he is, Rayner. Yes, I am Rayner. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Badarin. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? Hear this shit. An assault on Swift Perch. But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it'd be foolish to discount the possibility. Badarin is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Badarin's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sahagins, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tide Gate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. I look like a fucking... No, I'm blanking. Not an Ewok. Fuck, the little creepy trader dudes in the desert. No, what are they called? They're not called Jabbas. Oh my god. My brain, I'm getting so old. Oh no. No, what are they called? Jawas, thank you. That was close to Jabbas, actually. The Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. but wishes will avail us naught. Mangg, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swift Perch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Okay. I mean, let's just be quick. I know we're at an hour. These videos are probably going to tend to be a bit longer because, you know, I don't want this to be a 50-part Let's Play. Commodore Rayner sent word we've been getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch, it was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm, you hear me? Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it! Here they come! Brilliant. Really making a stand there. Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. And useless Scrag ain't followed the plan, is he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagan brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Am I a small folk? Yellow bellies can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3 are our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. Okay, great. Is it 50-50? For LIMSALOMINSA. I'll gut all you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. Oh, it's like a turn-based battle. Oh, except it's not. Alright, well. I have to assume I'm not healing anything. I mean, we'll keep an eye, but... It's all very exciting, huh? I guess I should really just debuff all of them. Or put dots on all of them. That's how you get your damage numbers up. That's how I get pummeled, apparently. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Alright, I gotta deal with this asshole. Putting that shield on me. Somebody is healing a boatload. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Heal myself. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Alright, I'll kill the healer, okay. Oh, what the fuck? They summoned a demon. A void scent. That's not good. Let's get out of there. I think we got this, man. I think we got this. Kill it dead. Nice. Let me read in my book the proper calculation. Well fought. The reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Can I have my gold now? Just very Sith Lord. Oh, speaking of Sith Lord. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Well, let me consult my book. Okay. Lesser gargoyle. Well, that is one of the least intimidating names possible for this creature. I mean, I thought it would have like a demon name like Galgamoth or something, but no. It's a lesser gargoyle. It's getting his ass handed. Dude, can't even bust through the first shield. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got me on the ropes, man. Oh, Ishtola. A fearsome opponent, against whom you shall not stand alone. Alright. He's only level 16. I almost out-level him. Yeah, this is MMO combat at its peak right here. Just spamming that number 1. Dead. He can't actually be dead, though. That would be absurd. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Askians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlayans have encountered Askians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. You alright, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers are the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night. This bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I've learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think of... Oh, heroic. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regard to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Alright, now we gotta go back to Rayner, of course. And I am sure I didn't get the Marauders Ethernet because for some reason I assumed that I would never ever go back there. So we'll just go to the aft cast. Oh, the Culinarians Guild. That'll be quicker. We have to finish up the quest, man. It's just vital. A vital part of the process. This was not the right way. Alright, I'm just gonna grab it. Why does it take so long? Why does it need to take that long? If you click on it, if you're there... Okay, thank you. Jesus, if I would have known it would take that long. Alright, Rayner. Mangg, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that LIMSALOMINSA had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Badarin's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see, and she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of LIMSALOMINSA yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory and the small matter of your deeds at Swift Perch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. Thalassocracy. I don't know. Admiral. Oh, this is a woman. Or, no, this is the Admiral. Who? Yeah, this is the Admiral. The Admiral's a woman. Whoa. May I present to you Admiral Blofswin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of LIMSALOMINSA. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Ray have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
All right, we got a ring. I don't know if it's any good, but it's a ring. And we're level 17. Okay, so we're not ready for the dungeon yet. Let me just see. Man. Okay, so we have 4 more quests to do before the dungeon. So I think that'll probably take up the next video, and then we can do the dungeon. Yeah, you know, it's not going to be a super quick LP. I knew that going in. Well, that's fine. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.